Subscribe like a champ?
He was born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr., a boy from Louisville, Kentucky, who would one day call himself the greatest, a name the world would never forget. At just 12 years old, his bike was stolen. Furious, he told a police officer he'd whoop the thief. That officer, Joe Martin, told him first, "Learn how to fight." And that moment created a legend. Ali's fists became poetry. Fast, precise, and graceful. By 18, he won Olympic gold in Rome and returned home a hero. But America wasn't ready for a young, outspoken black champion who refused to bow down. When he beat Sonny Liston in 1964, the world was shocked. A loudmouth kid dethroning the most feared man in boxing. And then, the shock turned to history. He declared, "I am Muhammad Ali," rejecting the name given to him by a world that still saw him through chains. He stood tall, proud, and free. But the true fight wasn't Teen Turin. When the Vietnam War called, he refused to go. "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong," he said. Those words cost him everything. His title, his license, his freedom. Yet, he never backed down. "I'd rather lose everything than lose my soul." Ali became more than a boxer. He became a symbol of resistance, pride, and peace. After years in exile, he returned. The world watched as he faced George Foreman in Zaire. The rumble in the jungle. They called him old. They said he was done. But Ali smiled, and when the bell rang, the world saw the magic, the rope-a-dope, the patience, the fire, and then the knockout. Ali was champion once more, he said. "It's not the mountains ahead that wear you out. It's the pebble in your shoe." He faced Parkinson's disease with the same courage he showed in the ring. Steady, proud, never silent. Even as his voice weakened, his spirit never did. He became a global symbol of hope, of pride, of peace. A fighter who fought not for power, but for purpose. When he lit the Olympic torch in 1996, the world cried, because in that trembling hand, there was strength, history, and grace. Muhammad Ali wasn't just the greatest because he won fights. He was the greatest because he stood for something greater than himself. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, bat Mustafa, live like a legend.